Hey, so this video is kind of just to get my feelings out. We've been trying to conceive for almost 2 years, and in those 2 years I've done so much research and I've watched so many videos about infertile couples and people with PCOS, and I've watched all these struggles, basically, and I have automatically grouped myself as being infertile and unable to conceive. By medical terms, I'm infertile because we have been actively trying to conceive for over a year and no pregnancy. But in my book, I don't really consider that infertile. I mean, I am, but not. I mean, I wasn't able to conceive because I wasn't ovulating, basically. And yes, that makes me infertile. I'm not ovulating. I am not fertile. But it's not like I was ovulating and we just weren't able to get pregnant because my husband's sperm count, or I wasn't able to keep a pregnancy viable because of a luteal phase defect or something like that. I mean, I just did not have the opportunity to conceive because I was not ovulating. Well, now that I've ovulated twice, and hopefully this is a continuing trend, as I continue to lose weight and get healthier, that I do continue to ovulate, I just automatically think I'm not going to be able to get pregnant because I've watched all these people who haven't been able to. I'm not rejoicing in the fact that, like, I'm ovulating, and every single month now is a chance that I can get pregnant. I'm, like, I just think it's not going to happen. I mean, and that doesn't keep me from wanting to take pregnancy tests and thinking I have symptoms and all this other stuff. Like, no, I still feel like that. I just don't think it's going to happen for me. I've automatically grouped myself as being infertile. Even though I'm ovulating, even though as far as we know, we've had no medical diagnosis of anything, that would keep me from thinking that we could get pregnant, I continue to think it's just not going to happen for me. And so this is kind of like I don't know, like a reminder to myself that to not be so down about it, to not make trying to conceive a depressing thing, because it should be exciting that I'm ovulating and there is a chance that we can conceive. If I had not had those 2 years where I didn't ovulate, or longer, I mean, but the 2 years that we were actively trying, I would have no reason to think that I couldn't conceive. If I haven't been watching videos about women who have problems with trying to conceive, I think that I would be bummed. Yeah, I'd be like, man, like, when's this gonna happen? Like, every month, of course, I would want it to happen, or every cycle, at least, but I don't. I just automatically think, like, I'm not going to get pregnant. It's just not in my cards. So I am vowing to myself to watch more videos of success stories instead of struggles, because that's the motivation I need right now to keep myself hopeful. So yeah, and it doesn't hurt that one of the people I'm subscribed to just became pregnant, which is really exciting. And honestly, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, it really irks me when I see other people are getting pregnant, and absolutely not. Like, maybe with people in my real life who get pregnant on accident or act like they don't appreciate pregnancy or their children, or even just normal people that get pregnant. Sometimes that can bother me and send me into a weird place. But when I see people on here who have been trying to conceive for so long and they finally get pregnant, like, that just fills me with so much hope. Like, it just makes me smile, because I'm like, you know what? It happened for them. Like, why won't it happen for me? Like, I'm so faithful. I haven't been. I'm going to be faithful in myself. This is declaration that I have faith that I can do it, and that my husband can do it, and that my body can do it. Like, I have faith that we will get pregnant, and I'm not going to put a time limit on it. The sooner it happens, obviously, the what am I trying to say here? Not the better, but I would appreciate it happening sooner than later. But if it happens later, then I don't care. I just want it to happen. So I have faith that we will conceive, and we will conceive naturally, and I have no reason to believe that I am not currently fertile. I'm ovulating, and we're OPKing, and if we time it right, then by the grace of God, we will get pregnant. So yeah, this is just my declaration to myself to be positive and to think positive and not to stress myself out about it and not to constantly be down on myself, because I've probably said this like a million times, but I have no reason to think that it won't happen for me. If I feel like I am called to be a mother and that's what I want to do with my life, then why should I believe that I can't have that dream, and why that dream won't come true? So yeah, that's it. I'll probably film an update right after this, but I just kind of had to get that out. So yeah, bye.